Good day, this is Jimmy with our weekly Bible read at the shop. We're going to be reading today in John chapter 8. We're going to begin at verse 31. John chapter 8, verse 31, if you want to read along. Then said Jesus to those Jews which believed on him, If you continue in my word, then are ye my disciples indeed. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. They answered him, We be Abraham's seed, and were never in bondage to any man. How saith thou, ye shall be made free indeed? Jesus answered them, Verily, verily, I say unto you, whosoever committeth sin is a servant of sin. And the servant abide not in the house forever, but the Son abide ever. If the Son therefore shall make you free, ye shall be free indeed. I want to tell you today, Jesus can make you free. If you fell into this bondage, Jesus can make you free. But I want to address the warning that he gave these people today. They brought to his attention. These were the people that believed on him, the Jews that believed on him, actually. He said, but we're Jews. We've never been in bondage to anybody. He says, those that commit a sin become servants of sin. He said, you may be born in this denomination or that denomination, or your family may have continued in the church forever. But I want to tell you, he says, I'm talking to you today. He said, you may be part of this group and part of that group. But if you want to abide in the house of God forever, you're going to have to consider some things. He said, not only that, I'm going to give you a warning. He says, this warning was, if you commit sin, you will become a servant to that sin. If you continue in something today, you might look at something and say, well, I'm just going to do it this one time. And then that makes it easier to do it another time. He said, well, I've already done it once. Now, we could be talking about any number of things. We could be talking about alcoholism. We could be talking about drugs. We could just be talking about lying and stealing and all these things, because sin is sin to Jesus. But if we continue in those things, they're going to consume us. In Genesis, God told Cain, he said, if you continue in sin, he said, it's going to be crouching at the door, like behind the door, like we see people have these jump scares and this and that. But in Genesis, it said, sin crouches at the door. He said, if you continue in this, he's giving you a warning today. If today you think, well, I'll just try this one time. I want to tell you, there's a lot of witnesses out there that can tell you, if you begin this, it will consume you. There's a lot of witnesses out there. But today, the warning is in the beginning, right here. Jesus warns you of this. He didn't just say, hey, do this and do this. He says, look, I'm going to warn you that these things will consume you if you continue in them. He said, if you begin to do something today that you know is not right, the next time it's just going to feel easier to do. Well, I want to tell you, eventually it'll consume you. Not only that, you will become a servant to that instead of God. He says, a servant to that sin if you continue in that sin. Not only that, he said, a servant abide not in the house forever. It's kind of like working in a place. You go home at night. I don't want to just be working in this place. I want to be part of the family of Jesus today. My prayer today is if you continue on and become a part of the family of Jesus today. I know some may have already fallen, but I want to tell you, being in the family of Jesus, just call on him and ask forgiveness. Repentance means to turn from sin to God. It's to make a turnabout today. God bless you. Let's make a turnabout. Let's try and not to fall for the wiles of the devil out here. If you try it just once, do it just once, whatever, you're going to become a servant to it. You've been warned by Jesus today. Sin croucheth at the door. God bless you.